So hey guys, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too. Making yet another video for you guys, keeping my promise. So in this video, we will be talking about jealousy, jealous people in your life. But before I start this video, I will tell you a story that happened to me in the past, my personal experience, so that you understand it better. So it's an interesting story. So when I started my pickup career in 2009, 2010, I was living in a small city, and I was going to a bigger city on the weekend and approaching girls. So in the old days, we were writing on the internet and looking for wingman, like pickup form, and then meeting the like-minded people, meeting together and approaching girls. So now these days also people use WhatsApp group, but in the old days we were having this internet form. So like-minded people writing, so I was writing in this bigger city form that I'm coming, and then people meet, and then they approach together and go out together. It builds mood, more positive energy, and and what we say like wingmen. So you are going out with wingmans. So in this way, I was doing it. So at that time, in this big city, I met a guy named Martin. So he was native German. I was not having that German speaking skills that good. He was native German. So much younger than me. I was 31. He was 21, 10 years of age difference. So we went out together, approaching girls. So making good mood. In the start, we both were really, really bad. I was worse than, I was completely, he was having 1 or 2 years of experience. I was having zero experience. So I was completely zero level. So we went out, both were not really good. So everything went fine. Later, what I did, I shifted from this small city to the bigger city, because if I'm living in the bigger city, then I'm saving much more time and in traveling time, because the traveling time was around 1 hour, one side 1 hour. So now I'm saving my time, and all this time I was using in improving my game, approaching girls. So now I'm living in bigger city. So I was calling Martin, and he came. Sometime he came, sometime I didn't came, because again, he was 21. He was not very serious about it. And for me, my time was passing by. I was 31, and I have to get good in this thing as quick as possible. So sometime he came. When he came, we were having good mood. We were approaching girls. We went to the clubs. We did day game together. We went to clubs together. Actually, yeah, when we say good mood, then it's not like we were getting laid, or when we were together, then we were having good motivation to approach girls. Even we were getting rejected, then we were still having a good mood. We approach, oh, got rejected, another girl. Oh, got rejected, another girl. And I had 5 minutes of conversation. Let's see. Then sometimes got number, luckily we sometime we got number, so still happy that we are getting number. So slowly we were doing it. One interesting thing was I was quite disciplined in my approaching girls. I was going out regularly approaching girls. I called him. Sometime he didn't came also. So when he was not coming, then I was feeling quite nervous. But I pushed myself to approach, and still still did approaches in the daytime as well as in clubs also. Sometimes I went alone. In the daytime I went alone. So I was improving much quicker than him, compared to him. So later days, we went out. So I started to see the jealousy thing started to happen in him. In the start, it was not that big, because when I approach girls, I was hooking much better. I can speak with the girl much longer time. It's not like I'm getting laid with these girls, but I was able to have a consistent opening, positive opening, consistently getting good reactions from the girls when I approach them, which is a good start actually, in daytime as well as in club time. So then he was coming in the interaction, and now he was using the that he was speaking much better German than me, so he speak with all these girls in native German, and they were having a different wavelength, because I was approaching them with a different wavelength of language. So, so normally what was happening, I was coming blown out from the interaction. It was quite annoying. I dealt with the situation. Also, I will make another video about it. Stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself in some situation, and I will make another video about it. So something like this happening. So in the start, I ignored it. So there is one incident with Martin. I'm still remembering it. I was in a club in with him, and I was approach girls, approach, though I was getting rejected, but I was taking a lot of action. And he started to realize that if I go like this, I am going to improve, because he was not taking that much action. He was just taking some vodka with energy Red Bull and sipping and slowly, not doing too much, excusing to approach. And I was approaching a lot of girls, getting the reference experience. So he came to me in the club at one time, and he said to me in German, "Du kriegst kein Zehner, wenn du bist kein Zehner." So he's saying you will not get a 10 if you are not a 10. So I understood it immediately. I understood it, what he means, but I don't want to set this belief in me that I'm shit, I'm not a 10. So he said to me again, you will not get a 10 if you're not a 10. So I said, okay. And then he said it even more louder, "You will not get a 10 if you're not get a 10. I listened, I say, okay, I got it, and I left. I act yeah, okay, and I left. I didn't engage this situation, and I left. Slowly, I started to see he was more and more jealous with me. And literally, I was getting a number. He was literally, getting literally, sad and angry. And as long as, so from this story, later what happens, one time he was very violent towards me, literally, wanted to fight with me just because of I was I got laid in one incident. I got laid with a girl, and then it was wild incident. I got laid with the girl. The girl took me to her apartment. She f***ed me, and she left. Then bring me back to the venue, and then in the morning, I met another girl on the way home, and I was about to take this girl home, and then he literally sabotaged that interaction. This Martin guy, and literally wanted to fight with me at that time. Jealousy was there. He wanted to fight with me. So then later I decided let him go. So I will do my stuff. He can do his stuff. And I let him. There are some other things happened also later that we had a separate ways. Later, a lot of things happened between me and him that is not the context of this video, but I will explain in short that we started some business, online marketing business together, and we had a partnership, and he betrayed me in this partnership. And after few years, I confronted him that you betrayed, you lied to me, all this stuff. And he also agreed to what I was saying, that yeah, he did betrayed me, he did lied about it. So anyway, we had a different path, and I was doing my own stuff. He's still living in that city in Hanover, and I'm living in Berlin, and he's still struggling to get laid, fat, and I'm became world-class dating coach now. So if you see as long as his behavior, he was jealous of me. I guess like you people also having like some friends who may be jealous of you, or you may be jealous of someone else. So jealousy is an emotion. It happened with me also. I also get jealous. So as long as, like, this is how I see, if somebody is jealous of you, as long as his behavior is not affecting you, he is not negative towards you, it's all good. It's all okay. It's not a big deal. Like, if somebody is jealous of you, you don't need to fight with him why you're okay. Like, it happens. It's a natural, like, phenomenon, natural tendency. Like, if somebody is doing better than you, you may become jealous, because jealousy is an emotion. And if you're an emotional person, if you are emotional person, then the emotion of jealousy will also come very strong to you. Emotion of anger, emotion of happiness, every emotion will be strong in you. But as long as you control your emotion, if the other person is controlling that emotion, we were taking about like your example or other person example, as long as the emotion of jealousy is controlled, he is not showing, or you are not showing any negative, like, behavior towards the other person, or the other person is not showing any negative behavior, it's all good. It's all fine. So this Martin guy in this club, he was literally like, showing me this negative behavior. Like, literally this thing was like, I was so deluded at that time. I was literally very deluded that, like, no matter what happens, I will get laid, I will get results. But there are some guys who are not that deluded. They have the weak mindset. If some friend say something like this, like, he's jealous, and he will say to, like, you, and you don't have that strong mindset, and he say like, you're not going to get laid because you're not a 10, you're not going to get 10 because you are not a 10. So even if we say at that time, what he said was correct, because I was not 10, and I'm not going to get 10, even if it is true, if we believe it is true, the way he said, and that what he said was not helping me in a positive way. If I would have believed him at that time, like, then maybe I would have stopped even approaching girls, because I believe that I'm not a 10. I will never become 10, and it's all, and like, I don't. It won't worth even approaching girls. So what I want to say from this video is that, if you have some people in your life, some friends in your life, and you think that they are jealous of you, as long as they are not doing any negative things in your life, any negative, that they are not bringing any negativity in your life, it's all good. you know Even if, like, Martin was jealous of me in the start, and what I was getting from him was, like, when we were going out together, then I was having a good mood. I was like, approaching girls, I was having good mood, he was bringing the good energy and positive energy, and we were approaching. So and in this way he was helping me, like, I was getting, like, I was benefiting from him. But later, when he started to show this negativity, his negativity, in our friendship, then I started to, like, make the separate ways. We started to have the separate ways, because in the start there was not too much negativity. In later stages, it was the negativity was outweighing the positive things I was getting from this friendship. He was too negative. So what I want to say in this video is that, how to formulate. So, like, you guys are living your life, you have some friends, and you may think that they are jealous of you, but, like, they are still nice to you, they're not bringing any negativity in your life, then it's all good. As long as they are not bringing any negativity in your life, they are not reinforcing negative beliefs in you, something like that, then it's all good. Like, you live your life, they live your life, and it's all good. But if you see, like, they become too jealous, and now they are, like, directly or indirectly like bringing negativity in your life, then it's time to cut them off, make separate ways, and move on. So this is what I want to say in this video. I hope you understand the message what I want to say in this video. Hope you like it. And this is something I have personally experienced in my life. Like so hope you like it, and we see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Also guys, don't forget to watch the playlist Rock Solid Infields on this channel, where I'm doing live flirt, picking up girls in front of camera, showing top level pickup and attraction skills. And also don't forget to watch student transformation and testimonials, where how I teach my student, showing full documentaries and student success.